Okay, good evening, Simon. Good afternoon in Brazil. We kind of
Right.
managed to have two time zones today, so good afternoon and good evening. Today we have a special guest from Poland. To be honest with you guys, for me it's going to be as much learning as for me because I've never met him in person. We kind of work together. I mean, Simon calls me every single week if I have a job for him, right? So I one of the things that I do at work, I'm responsible for logistics, and Simon works in a transport company. So kind of work together. Sometimes I need him, sometimes I don't need him, but it's still he's calling. Szymon, do you have something for me? And then I have to tell him, I'm sorry, not this week. But anyhow, we are in touch a lot.
That's
And
true.
I definitely thought about him. I was just like, oh, he's gonna be cool if he comes and talk to you guys. So that's why I invited him. And he said yes. So I was really glad. Simon, once again, welcome. And if you can introduce yourself to us before we start with the run of questions. Thank you.
Yes. So my name is Szymon in Polish language, and yes, I'm 24 years old. I'm a student. I'm living in Poznań, Poland. It's one of the biggest cities in Poland. Yes, as Szymon said, I'm working in a transport company, and also I'm in this logistics area. And yes, I don't know if I can tell something more about me. I go into gym. I love sports, and yes, I'm enjoy living in Poland.
That's good. That's good. So we're gonna start, and then you're gonna tell us more. Is anybody ready already to start? I can ask you, Simon, can you tell us more about your studies and how you got the job with logistics? Because it's a very stressful job, I know. So do you like it? Is something that you want to do for a long time, or are you thinking about changing already your careers? So tell us about that.
Yes, in Poland, I got to school, like high school, directed into logistics. I was from beginning. I was learning about logistics, and then I go on to studies also in logistics. But when I start logistics studies, I already joined my first company in area of logistics, and it's been more than 3 years in logistics. So yes, this is a stressful job, but I think that I am good at this, so I don't want to change my profession for now. Yes, that's it.
Good answer, thanks. Okay, Renato is also ready. He has a question. It's definitely going to be about your country. So I hope you studied, eh? Renato is a
Yeah,
serious
cause
guy. Uh-oh, let's
yeah.
go.
Hi, Simon.
Right.
Simon, not Simon. Simon's another thing. Simon Garfunkel, not Simon Garfunkel. It's just Simon. Yeah. And well, Simon, it's a pleasure to talk with you. By a coincidence, as I told you, I just have a friend that's traveling to Europe, and she
Mhm.
visits some countries and Poland too. Yeah. And she talked me a lot about Cracovia, about Warsaw,
Mhm.
about the Pope John Paul, yeah, and the Catholic history of Poland, and about the population, the low inequality of standard of life that you live in Poland. And I heard that Poland increased their uh, pattern of life, yeah, a lot in the last years in Europe. Yeah, it's one of the countries that increase more in Europe. Yeah. Okay, so I'd like to know about from you about the history of the influence of John Paul in Poland uh, uh, culture. Yeah.
Okay. So I think Poland people are also are very they like to work, I can say. There is a culture where you need to own everything by yourself. Like in other countries, it's popular to rent a car, rent a home. But in Poland, you need to buy something and own it. And I think, yes, I heard in USA that Polish people are very like they have a lot of money because they buy houses and yes, this is very much money for them, and I can tell that Polish people was oppressed in the war, Second World War, and after this we started to rebuilding our cities, and this came out really good. And I can say that we care about our cities and our country because I don't know if your colleague told you, but I think streets in Poland are very clean. Yes, Polish people also like clean spaces. Like they have home, so everything must be clean and yes, it's the main thing. And yes, Polish people are very very open. I think also to Western culture, and they learn a lot of things from other countries, I think.
Yeah, I watched a movie called The Pianist. I don't know if you remember, you have already watched this movie, and I got impressed about the situation that the fight involved German, Poland, Russia, Soviet Union, and Poland. I got impressed about the consequence for Poland about the war. And that was a beautiful move, but it was really sad too. Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I think that Poland is still suffering influence of the Second World War. Yeah. And I think that's part of the culture too.
Yes, I think so too. I think Polish people get through a lot of hard things, so they work hard to get a good living now. So we're trying our best to make our country comfortable. You can see it's a lot of convenience stores, Żabka they call.
Yeah.
And yes, transport is very convenient. Like Poland, on every step, want to improve their country.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Jenna.
Okay, so
Yes.
now
we
I've
can
sung.
hear you.
So I worked a lot with Poland's in the past. They are hard workers, that's true. So, but I want to ask you as maybe more political, because we don't hear much about Poland and how the people respond to the war in Ukraine, because you're a neighboring country, I think, and your history with Russia, I think there is a lot of tension maybe, but we don't hear about their opinion over here in the West. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Sure.
Wow, great question.
Yes. So I think Poland is also is very keen to help Ukraine. There is a lot of refugees from Ukraine right now in Poland. A lot of young people studying in Poland right now. a lot of working, a lot of Ukrainians working in Poland right now. So also our government is on the way to help more Ukraine. So I think Poland is very very nice country to be neighbors, and I think that we helping Ukraine a lot. You can see the people asking for money for help Ukraine on the a lot of young people earning money to help Ukraine. And also, yes, I heard recently in the news that our government gave them some amount of military equipment to Ukraine. So we are in very strong bond with Ukraine because, but people are also split in two groups. I think some people now they are fed up with Ukrainians, like and they want Ukrainians to leave Poland, but there is also a group that very support Ukraine. So yes, there's no only people that support Ukraine, but you can also find people that don't want to support Ukraine at all anymore.
And then maybe a personal question is like, you had said you do sports. So what's your favorite sport you're doing? So
yes, to be honest, I'm a sport person. Like I running and going to gym, and it's all. When summer comes, I love to play football and basketball, but yes, all season is gym and running. So yes, the activity is very great. We also have great areas to do sports.
So if you maybe come over here to Belgium, we can go together to the gym and do some soccer. Play football.
I got an invitation right there.
The next person can have the questions.
Thank you, Jenna. Okay, Carlos.
Oh, hello, everyone. You see, guys, I am now close to Curitiba city in South Brazil. And this is a region of a lot of Polish immigrants, okay? But not maybe the grandfather of these people here, close to Curitiba and Paraná State. And I guess the Polish are one of the bigger group of immigrants in Brazil, like the Italians or Germans or okay, mainly, okay, or Africans or Japanese, okay. And I like Iga Swiatek because I love playing tennis, okay. And the girls from Poland are very, very nice, okay, very nice ladies and girls. We can see this in this area of Brazil, okay. And let me know about your hobbies or what kind of music do you listen or people in Poland listen when you turn on your radio? Do you listen to English songs or American or European? Okay, what do you like to listen, Szymon?
Yes, I'm coming back to Brazil, the Poland people living in Brazil. I watched the video where the Poland people have villages in Brazil, like they have grandfathers and all the family tree, and they have a culture, Poland culture still living in Brazil, like they doing the Poland dances and yes, they yes, all the culture. And yes, about music, it's now like pop in radio, pop, rap music, but I don't like it too much. I'm going every year to biggest festival in Poland, rock festival in Poland. It's called Poland Rock, and it's amazing festival. I seen people from all over the world on this festival. So I think it's also recognizable in other countries. But yes, I love to listen rock music. I'm not afraid of any type of music. I like to listen rap music, but I think my favorite is rock metal music. I can say. And yes, regarding the Poland, there is a lot of festivals, music festivals in Poland during the summer. So every summer I go to one or two music festivals in Poland. One rap festival and one rock festival, and it's very nice people there, so a lot of fun.
Okay, Szymon, thank you. And we have some food in Curitiba, Polish style food, like the pierogi.
Oh, great!
Do you know the pierogi?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Szymon.
Okay, so Walter.
Hello, guys. Good night. Good afternoon. Hi, Szymon. It's a pleasure to be today with you here, guys. And my question for you, Szymon, is Poland is seen as a Catholic country, known for being the home of Pope John Paul II. Yes. What are your personal thoughts about this?
Yes. I'm raised in Catholic family, and yes, I'm still in this religion, and yes, that's true. Like I think Polish culture is very based on religion. Like all my friends are in a Catholic are from Catholic families, and they maybe they get older, they decide like they don't go to church, but a lot of people still going to churches, still praying. So I think the religion, the Christianity in Poland is a very big thing. Some people tell it's too much, like, but I think it's depend on family and the people. But yes, Christianity is very strong in Poland, I think.
I have never been in Poland, but I imagine that Poland has a lot of very beautiful churches, right?
That's true. That's true. Because I think there is a lot of groups of I can tell men who build these churches, but in years 1400 and yes, like this. But yes, Poland was not Christian country from the beginning. Poland started to be a Catholic country in year 900. So before that, the people was praying to some forest gods and like other religions related to nature. But now, after after the recipient of Christianity, it's very big in Poland, and the churches are also very beautiful, because I think older people that are very religious, they can give a lot of money to churches, so I think they have a money to get these churches better over the time.
Okay, Simon, thank you very much.
Okay, Vivian.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi.
I have a question about, I don't know, sorry, because I'm a few minutes late in this meeting. I don't know if people asked you about religion in Poland, what to define as the religion there, and education. You think it's good or not good? How is your perception? How children are raised here, the instructions for the future and things like that?
Yes, I think education in Poland is very good compared to like other countries. I think we have a very big IT area.
Oh, good.
Yes, a lot of people are good informatics, like they work in IT. We have yes, very we have most people are after the studies, like there's the situation where people have like every young people have studies completed, but they can't find the job, because every young person, and this is that no mean that much like in the past. Like now, the experience in job is more important in Poland, I think. But the education system is maybe it can be better, because it's there is a lot of old old instructions, like in the past you need to go to religion classes, like with some priest or something, but now you don't need to, like if your parents agree, you don't need to go, that's you don't need to go. But in the past everyone needed to go to religion classes, and I think that was not good, but yes, it's gets better. And now, yes, like I said, during the COVID epidemic, I think a lot of people get a degree, but didn't enjoy and like learn a lot on the studies. So now it's a lot of people with completed degree, but you don't know what they can do in a real job.
Thanks for sharing. It was great for knowing.
Thank you.
All right, Renato is back with a question. I also would like to hear some of you as well, guys? Get ready for a question, please. Okay, Renato?
Simon, as I told you, I just learned about Poland with my friend that's traveling, and she told me about many sightseeings. Most of them, or many of them, involved religion. Okay, so I'd like to know you about the tourist sightseeings of Poland, And if you could describe about the Mosque Jonas Gora. Okay, Mosque Jonas Gora. Mosque Jonas Gora is there is a belt of Pope John Paul when he was shot by a criminal in Rome. Yeah, and
Yes.
this belt is in the is in the mosque, is hanging in the mosque. Yeah, so that's a curiosity about it. I got very curious about it, and yeah, and besides that, you have the history of the dragon of Wavell, the dragon of Wavell. It's yeah, and people talk about the Dragon's Cave in Poland. I don't know exactly where it is, but this is two interesting histories that you could explain us. Could you please?
Yes, so with the dragon in Wawel, this is the story that shoemaker, like shoemaker from Krakow, defeated the dragon by packing in the in some animal that he can eat, like fireball, like some fireball goods, and the dragon eat this animal, and yes, he blown up, and he was the
Yeah.
hero, and now we have the statue of the dragon in Wawel. Yes, and there is a legend that he was defeated like this.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Really funny.
and about this second story, what did you asking?
It's about the mosque, Jasnam Gora, where you have the belt of Pope John Paul. When he was shot, he had some blood that came from his body, and the belt is hang on this mosque. Yeah. This mosque, I don't know what city is it. I don't know if it's in Cracovia or when it is, but it's this is a belt with this involve this situation, okay? Involve this shot, yeah.
Yes, to be honest, I didn't hear about this, but there is very much very good amount of sacred elements of the Pope's robe, yes, like I said, religion is very big in Poland, and Poland priests are higher in hierarchy. They have some sacred elements of like the belt, like you said, and yes. To be honest,
Yeah.
I can't answer that much.
I'm going to send in the group the image of this belt, okay, and a very curious church where you have the image of mother. You call here Nossa Senhora, but it's Jesus Christ Mother. Yeah. So I'm going to send in the group to show the image for our friends. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Hey there.
Oh, hello, Simon. I'm Eder. I also from Brazil. Sorry if someone made my question. My question is about the refuge. Are there many refugees in Poland coming from Ukraine? How Poland deal with this?
Yes, I talk a bit about this, but yes, now when refugees come, like war started, there is not as much as now the refugees in Poland, because yes, much more came in the past year or two, And yes, the Poland people are split. I can tell that one group telling that Ukrainians taking the job from the Poland people, and they are furious about this, that they work for smaller salary, and they yes, taking the job from Poland people, and but there is a second group where they very strong against, very strong behind the Ukraine, and they very supportive to the country. But yes, now it's really like a hard situation, because like I think very very good amount of Polish people is like pretty much pissed out by the Ukrainian people, because they live here for a couple of years, but they don't want to teach themselves some Polish language, and this is pretty hard. But there's I had a Ukrainian friend that I live in my house, and he was a very nice man that know Polish perfectly. But yes, I heard that people starting to get angry a little bit, because yes, of the jobs, they don't want to accommodate to the Polish culture, and yes, this is pretty hard right now, and yes, and also people arguing about this, that like there's a lot of Ukrainian men in Poland also, and yes, and Poland people asking what are they doing in Poland, if they should like fighting for their country, and yes, people telling this, and yes, the people are very split in this subject.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'm curious about Chopin, the musician Chopin, that was Polonese. Polonese like instrumental music because the influence from Chopin.
Yes, Chopin, I think is very popular in the Asian countries. I see a lot of Asian students of music in Poland. I think like there is a lot of interest. Yes, in Chopin. It's world famous Chopin like tournament in piano, and all the best pianists in the world coming to Warsaw, Poland to compete. Yes.
Okay, good. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great, Heider, great. Okay, Tati, you have a question?
I do. Well, hello. Hi, Simon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Tatiana. There's some people in a group that doesn't know me. I live in Brazil, but I used to live in US for 22 years, and New York for 7 years. And I live in a borough that is called Ridgewood in New York, that it's right in between Queens and Brooklyn. And it is the biggest Polish community in New York. So I learned a lot about your culture. It was very nice. And I love Poland chocolate. What is it called? Staluga. That's my favorite brand. Yes, the truffles, the little truffles. Oh my God, it's amazing. Yes. I also was someone that I play a lot of sports, so I injured my knee in my time in New York, and the physical therapy clinic that I was going, which was right across the street from my apartment, it was all Polish PT.
Oh, great.
Yes, it was very, very interesting, to the point that the owner of the clinic, he had 3 clinics, so he was doing something very cool. So he was hiring people abroad from Poland to come to the US and get their degree in US and work in a clinic. So I got to meet a lot of people. It was very cool, very cool. I learned a lot about your country, but I want you to share with the rest of the people. I know you guys are very big into Christmas. You guys have beautiful handmade Christmas balls, right? That people actually hand paint and all that. So why don't you share with the group what are some, like, how it's Christmas in Poland? Because I know that's something that is very celebrated.
Great question. Yes, I will start with the Independence Day. In November was 11 November, Independence Day in Poland, and also I seen in the New York that was parades of the Polish people. That looks amazing, and I am very happy that they are also very developed and well doing in US. And about Christmas, yes, we got also this tradition about Christmas trees with this glass bubbles. Yes, but this tradition originally come to us from Germany, to be honest, and that was not our Christmas thing, but did come from Germany, and now all the country must have a Christmas tree in Poland. And yes, we have 12 dishes on the table of the Christmas table, and they are all without the meat. Like we only eating fish and like no meat food on the Christmas day, and we got tradition that we broke the like don't I don't know how to say this, but in church when they have this white thing, like I don't know the name, but we broke each other with this like cracker, and this is the tradition. And also we have a tradition when we left one seat empty for the Christmas dinner, because someone from yes someone can come to our dinner and can join us. And other tradition, we believe that on the Christmas day all animals can speak. Like I don't know from where this comes, but yes, it's also tradition. And
you guys don't drink as well, right? You guys don't drink any alcohol during the Christmas day, correct?
Yes. Most families like treat this day very special, and there is no like party. There is more family time, and yes. On other occasions, Polish people feel like vodka. This is seriously the biggest drinking pot. And but on the Christmas day, no, they respect very much this day.
Well, thanks for sharing. It's a pleasure to meeting you. Your country, it's very beautiful. I hope I get to meet someday. The culture is very beautiful. Yeah.
Also, more beautiful, I think.
Thanks, Tati. Okay, Jenna is back. Uh-oh, she's gonna flirt with you, Szymon.
No.
Ready?
But I want to ask something. In Maastricht, we have something called the Marble Cave, something like that. If its English translation is good, with big churches inbuilt in the wall, in the caves and such things. I understand you have something like the same, like in Poland, but with salt, I believe, as a tourist attraction. Have you ever been there?
No, I've been in Krakow because it's very near Krakow. It's Wieliczka salt mines,
Yeah,
and this
that's
is
it
all.
one.
It's the old salt mine that was rebuilt it later in like big church, and there is a lot of salt sculptures, and yes, I heard this is very beautiful, but I didn't have a chance to visit Wieliczka. But yes, for anyone, I really recommend Krakow, also with the, like I said, Wieliczka salt mine, and there is also Auschwitz death camps. It's also good to see because it's yes, very big part of history of Poland. And yes, this is one of the most recognizable structures in Poland.
Yes, I would like to visit Poland. There are a lot of beautiful things I read about it to visit, but I'm a little bit afraid for myself, for my safety, because I'm a LGBTQ, and I know in Poland with the very big religious Catholic thing, a lot of people have some negative feelings to that. So I don't feel very safe sometimes. Is it true that it's not so safe, or just you can come and still safe?
I think Poland is like the younger generations are very open. Like in Poznań, there is a couple of like LGBT clubs. I heard, and bars. So and I think this also. Very common thing in our country. Like maybe in 10 years ago, there's maybe I think there's not that much, and people are like not familiar with this. But now I think there's very like better acceptance of LGBT people, and I think you don't need to worry about this, because people in Poland are very friendly, and they will understand everything if you are also kind and don't judge by the cover.
That's nice to hear. So maybe in the future I will visit it then. Okay. Bye.
Great. Okay, Dora is ready.
Hello. Hi, Szymon. I'm from Hungary, almost neighbors. And I would like to ask you, what would you recommend to visit if I would go to Poland? Is the places what do really shows the Polish nation? And what would you recommend to taste? Food, which is a really traditional food, or even drink?
Yes, I can say we say in Poland, Polak, Węgier, dwa bratanki. It means Poland and Hungary, two brothers. Like, the countries are very, very friendly to each other. So happy to hear you. Yes, I'm in love with the Polish mountains. Like there is a lot of mountain chains in Poland, but the biggest is Rysy, and it's Tatra Mountains. And I would recommend everyone to come to Tatra Mountains in Poland because it's like very cultural. Like they have old cultures still in their normal life, and the views are very amazing. Like I coming back to Tatra Mountains every year for a hike, for a good food, and also Zakopane city in Tatra Mountains is very beautiful. And I think the best food to try in Poland it's I very like żurek. It's soup, like very tasty soup. I think the Polish bread is very good. To like my cousin live in Germany, and he when he came to Poland, he packed the bread from our shops and take this to Germany to frozen this bread, and yes, bread is very nice in Poland. But the other dishes like the placki ziemniaczane is like the potato like pancake with the sauce with meat, and I don't know. Yes, it's very tasty. Also, bigos, kielbasa, and pierogi, of course, is the most recognizable, and I think the best dishes in Poland on every like holiday in Poland, Christmas. Yes, we have. Yes, we eat on the this April Christmas, like what do you say? Yes, there's when you eat eggs and eat a lot of żurek also. On Christmas is bigos, and yes.
You mean by Easter in April?
Easter.
Yes.
On Easter, the żurek is a very common thing on the Polish tables, and also we eat a lot of eggs on the Easter.
Chocolate eggs, you mean?
No.
And also normal eggs with the mayonnaise.
Really? Yes, yes. And you dry, right? You draw on the eggs like really like art. It's amazing. Like all these decorated eggs, and you have breakfast with eggs. Yes, lovely, lovely. Simon, I'm gonna ask you to write it down on the chat for us later on, and I'm gonna share it with the group because so many things that you said, I don't know. Even if I visit the country, I'm still not that familiar with some of the words that you just mentioned now, and also the food. I cannot share the screen, otherwise we would be able to see what you're talking about. But still, later on, you put it on the chat, and I will share it with the group. Okay?
No problem.
Thanks, Dora. Is it okay with the questions, or you have some more questions?
Yes. No, it's just one more little bit note. I think it's using a lot of sour cabbage as well, especially in the winter time for your foods. Yeah.
Yes, we eat sour cabbage prepared on the in the hot version, but we also got the sour cabbage like the old version, a lot of versions of the song covered.
Yeah. It was just because it's interesting how our culture has got some similarity with few things in the cuisine as well. Because actually in Easter time, we also painting eggs and giving to the boys who's coming to watering the girls. And of course, we're eating eggs with smoked ham, and it's in Eastern time. I think it's you do the same, aren't you?
Yes, yes. We also have this tradition in Poland. It means Śmigus Dingus. And it's, yes, everyone spilling the water on themselves. It's yes, water bottle. It's very nice fun this day. Yes, it's very nice.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sorry, but I don't think it was clear for the rest. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that? So boys and girls, come again? That was not that clear.
Yes, so there is a tradition
Yes.
there that boys and girls spilling water on themselves, like the I don't know.
Let's see if Dora can elaborate a little bit better on that.
Basically, in Hungary, the boys coming in Easter time, in Easter Monday, and they sprinkling the girls or watering hardly the girls.
Where, at school, or they come to their homes?
No, they're coming to their homes, and they watering, sprinkling the girls with water to keep the girls beautiful. They're giving them water. They're watering the girls, so they
like they're flowers.
Yes, they staying beautiful, and for that, the girls giving them painted eggs, beautiful painted eggs. Yeah, and usually nothing inside the egg. They preparing like only just a shell. Is one way, and another way when they're boiling the egg and they're painting them, so you can even eat it, because they're using usually plant colors from the plants, like onions, like beetroot, or stuff like that.
And it's exactly the same in Poland, Szymon?
It's like a decoration only. There is nothing inside. It's they paint with eggs, all kind of on all kind of colors. Like Dora said, first you got a they boiling the onions, and this colors the eggs on the red color.
All right, I think it was clear now, right, guys? I think everybody understood how the tradition on Easter works. Anybody question still? Yeah, Simon, I would like to ask you, like when I was visiting, right? A couple of years ago. No, 1.5 years ago. We had a private guide. It was a girl. She was like not even 30, and she was really political, right? She was telling us like how afraid she was, and all her friends, they were afraid that if the war would get bigger, the first country that they would invade was Poland. And then they would come to Europe. Is this something that is still happening in Poland at the moment? I mean, she's from Warsaw. I know you are in Poznan. Is that the name? Poznan? Is there something that is everywhere in the country, that young people, they're getting very political, they're having a really like voice? Because I believe that before, like 50 years ago, it was not like that in Poland. Everybody just were really strict, they're just following the rules. But now the young people, they're following the news, they are very opinionated, they know what they see, and they just talk among themselves, and they're not afraid as they used to be? Is it something that is really happening at the moment, do you think?
Yes, I think the younger generation is more like into riots regarding when they don't like something, and it's in the good way, because the younger generations and also older fight for the woman's right regarding the abortion, because the abortion in Poland wasn't legal, and I think there's like more there's more legal now, but not at all. But yes, the younger generations really go to the streets and like riot for this. So I think the people of Poland, if they want to change, they go to the streets and really talk about this. And regarding the war, like yes, I hear the voices that after the Ukraine, we could be next point. But I think that Poland now is I think the higher investing in the military right now on the world. So I think that Poland would be prepared for something like this. But yes, there's voices that we are afraid that that the war will escalate to us. But for now, it's hard to predict what will happen. But yes, people care about this and thinking about this every time. So I think this is the big problem still, and I hope there will be no need to use all the military that our government is buying, but it's good to know that our government is preparing. Like we can feel like people in Poland can feel safe, because we see that our government working on this, and also we had yes, very refugee problem, like the Hader said, but on the Belarusian crossage, and yes, now there's a very hard situation, but because our soldiers non-stop on they are on these positions on the border, and they watching to not to refugees to not get into our country, because they are illegal refugees, and very much people think that this is the Russian like the weapon, like to get the refugees from the like the Arab countries to our country. And yes, there's voices like this, and like 2 or 3 soldiers of Poland already died on the border, because the refugees throwing spears and yes, trying to get to the border. And yes, there is a really hard situation on our border with the Belarus.
All right. Wow, very, very, very interesting. Yeah, guys, time's up. Simon, I expected you to be patriotic about your country and to know, but I didn't expect you to know so much and to be able to just tell us with ease all the things that you told us. I think we're gonna go home now and have the feeling I know a little bit more about Poland. And for me, I'm gonna have breakfast for dinner because I'm gonna eat eggs. Now I'm hungry. I'm gonna
And so
eat breakfast for sure.
Sorry for lack of my words sometimes, but I don't know other words for.
No, it was great. You did your best and everything, everybody understood you. So it was really great. We appreciate your presence and I hope to see you soon. Of course, you're going to call me tomorrow, I know. But I mean here, I hope to see you again. And for the rest of you guys, thanks a lot for being here. It was almost a full room with Brazilians. Enjoy the rest of the holidays and I see you on Saturday, right? Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye, Simon.
bye,
Thank you
guys.
very much.
Bye-bye.
See
See
you,
you.
Simon and people. Bye-bye.